Warm greetings everyone, I hope you are doing okay. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga with a chase view, third person sort of like flying thing. It's Slipstream, published by Microdeal in 1989. Now in the sort of like style of Space Harrier, which is the arcade game from Sega, it's a 1 to 2 players. We can have stormy weather or non-stormy weather, let's stick with stormy weather, sound effects on and off, or missions normal or random I think. So there we go, let's see how this one plays. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop Chad, and see how you would have got on your first or second go, and would you want to go back and play it again. So here we are being ejected. Good luck, Commander. Well, thank you very much. We'll see if we need it. Now, it's over 9 levels you can get there. You need to conquer alien forces and destroy their energy crystals, I think, which is the end of each level. Right, here we go. Frame rate isn't particularly brilliant, but just about acceptable. It's stuttering a bit. Now, up. And the control of this is one of those ones where up is down and down is up, if you know what I mean. A bit like if you had a control yoke in an airplane. You need to manoeuvre around these buildings, and I got hit by something. Right, okay, so keep an eye out for enemy attack and maybe shoot them. I don't know where we are at the moment. This seems a very bizarre planet we're over this time. But this fighter, which is called an Emerald Fighter, is doing the business. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. Did you complete it? What are your views of it? Now, at the moment, the craft isn't very manoeuvrable compared to Space Harrier, so I'd go with that one first, although it wasn't the greatest conversion on the Amiga. And yeah, I'm not enjoying this so far, and that explosion is a little bit wheedly. So, okay. Now, lives in the top, well, the middle left, I think, under player 1, or next to player 1. I find this a little bit tough going, but we'll give it a few goes to see how we get on. Okay, oh, dearie me. Right, so that wasn't the greatest of first goes, and it's game over already. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's about seeing the great games, the medium games, and what we seem to be pulling up now is the terrible game. This is like a mediocre one I'm sensing at the moment from 1989. Slipstream. Don't know why it's called Slipstream. Slipstream, I believe, is when you're following another car, like in Formula 1, where you go behind it, and because you've got less air resistance, because the car in front is punching a hole in the air, protecting you from the wind, you can go quicker, and using that small increase in speed, you can pull alongside the car and overtake it as you gradually equalise. That's Slipstreaming. Don't know how to apply it here, because we're not behind anything at all. Yes, at the moment I'm not liking this. Maybe it might go quicker if we turn the weather effects off. So let's destroy that thing. I can't. You're firing exactly the same stuff as the thing in front. It might go a little bit quicker on an Amiga 1200. If you had one of those back in the day, let me know. But I'm finding it a bit hard going this, trying to avoid stuff. And sometimes I'm not always seeing what's in front of me. If you had this game back in the day, you might have a few bit nostalgia memories. It took you back to a bit of time. And you might have some tips to get round some sort of things, but I'm not liking it. I think it's a bit meh. We can destroy the scenery though, which might make it a bit easier. Let's stay a little bit lower. We're going through buildings. Don't crash into the buildings, don't crash into other stuff. Yeah, see? I can't seem to slow down either. The game is, in my opinion, not good. I'm not sure what the ratings would have been back in the day, because I try and stay away from that. So I'm not influenced there, but I'm finding the animation jerky, even by the standards of 1989. I'm finding the play unfair, and I'm finding the sounds very jarring on my ears. It's not a nice sensation. Maybe some music would have been better in there, but anyway, there was an option at the start to turn the sound effects off if you didn't like them, so maybe they thought they were annoying. Right, I've got a bit of a distance here. It's thundering and lightning. Now, looks like we need to go through these things. I'll tell you what. There's not much distance. You can't scroll too far left or right. You can't scroll any distance left or right. I think that's what's killing it. In Space Harrier, at least you can go up and around the place. And yeah, so you know, Slipstream. It's not a game I'll be playing too often. It's a game I sort of like would have slipped into the bin. Microdeal, 1989. So if you can have 2 players. I think it's alternate if you do that, where both of you could have such a miserable time as each other. But there's much better games to be playing. If I'd had it free on a cover disc on a magazine, then fine. But there was no way, I don't think I'd ever see all 9 levels. It's a little bit rubbish. Yes. Anyhow, right, come on, let's try and shoot these pyramids. No, Now, if you're an Egyptian person living in that pyramid and an ancient pharaoh, then comment in the comment section below. Walk like an Egyptian, bib bib. All the kids in the marketplace say, don't buy this game at all, don't buy this game. Yes, oops, whoa, let's move around here. Can I fit between this bit? Maybe not. No, yeah, he's through, and the screen didn't scroll right, and he's dead. Oh, God. Save me, please. Save me from this mess-a-rooey. Yes, I mean, what else can we say, really? I don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather. Yeah, stormy weather, Trevor. I'm getting blown up here. We're in some strange volcanic world. It might be a moon. It might be Io round Jupiter. If you currently are in a stormy world on Io, then comment in the comment section below. Is this what's going on? Basically, we're trying to invade this alien force, I don't know why, and destroy their enemy, their power crystals. They can't do, you know, terrible stuff around the place, and that explosion is the most least convincing thing ever, and it's game over again. Now, if you weren't here, I wouldn't play it again. I'd say that's enough. I think you already got an idea about this game. Some people might like it, but they might be in a mental institution, I don't know. That might be a bit cruel, but animation at the start's poor, and the Amiga quite often could do a whole lot better than this. But a lot of the games that come out for it, unfortunately, were rather undeveloped. They feel a little bit rushed out, and you can only tell when you see the creme de la creme of the stuff that was released from the bigger publishers like Psygnosis and Magnetic Fields, Gremlin, all them. They made absolute Bitmap Brothers, Imageworks. They made absolutely fantastic, well-crafted games, and then you got all this, which is, you know, the periphery of stuff. There wasn't too much quality control like you had with Sega or Nintendo. The Amiga was a bit of a free-for-all, maybe an extension of the 8-bit world, which I love, ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64, and it was still pretty much there. These homebrewers, so to speak, were about. You know, there's no real excuse, and you tended to know a little bit from the publishers what you was going to roughly get. You wouldn't get anything like this from Psygnosis, that's for sure. The graphics seem very undeveloped, the play's not quite there, the music's not quite there, and it all seems a bit, I can do a game but I'm not brilliant at it. You know what I mean? A bit like a cheap haircut. If you went to a hairdresser's and the people who had looked up how to do a haircut had no training about hairdressing. It's that sort of thing. This game is a bad haircut. Yes. If you currently have got a bad haircut, then comment in the comment section below. Or you might be bald and don't worry about haircuts. And in that case, that analogy was complete useless. I am on my... yes, it's like that... what's that film? Top Gun. This would be a Bottom Gun. Oh, that could be a rude film. Anyway, this is Bottom Gun. God, take that image out of your mind. Right, through the buildings we go. You can't fly over the buildings, we can't fly around the buildings because it's a very narrow corridor we're flying through. It's basically flawed, this. Not enough flying space, craft is too slow, not enough power-ups, frame rate isn't good enough but might be better on an Amiga 1200 or an accelerated Amiga. It's influenced by Space Harrier from Sega, the arcade game in 1985, which is heaps better. Anyway, we're in calm weather now. Maybe that will increase the frame rate. Mission's random, so hopefully we'll get a different background there, but I presume not. Doesn't look too random so far. Mission 1 again. Yeah, that random is a waste of time. Maybe it randoms the positions of the buildings, perhaps. Good luck, Commander. Yeah, good luck. You might as well stay at home and have a nice cup of tea instead. If you're watching this having a nice cup of tea, well done you. It's better than flying an alien planet with dodgy frame rate. I mean, it seems good. Is the frame rate improved now? Turned the weather off? Maybe ever so slightly. I mean, you know, I'm being a little bit cruel. It is 1989. It's happened to move a lot of stuff about the place. But, you know, removal men have to move a lot of stuff around the place, and I don't give them high praise. Well done, removal men. I'm giving you the high praise that you need. But don't drop the furniture off at the wrong place, and don't accidentally fly tip it, because that won't be very popular. Write that down in your notebooks, removal men. Right, over that thing. I mean, I'm not getting any distance at all, am I, in this bit? I'm getting past the initial buildings and going over this thing, and it all goes wrong about here. I'm not seeing any level, but yeah, as soon as it gets to these archways, I'm having super duper ooper bother, where obviously you need to fly through the middle, and I just want to fly around them, and it's not letting me do it. If I was in a real spaceship, an Emerald Fighter, it will let me fly through. I mean, the Emerald City, that was in Wizard of Oz. Maybe it took off from there. And I'm not off to see any wizards here. I mean, like the Tin Man or the Scarecrow. I think I need a brain, I need some courage, and whatever the other one was after. What was the other one after? Packet of fruit pastels, maybe. I don't know. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Yes. I could while away the hours consorting with the flowers. Something, something, brain. Yeah. Scarecrow right through here. 1, 2. Why did I... see, it's not... if it isn't hard enough already to fly through those arches, there's stuff shooting you. I don't like this game for all the reasons I mentioned. Don't play it. Yeah, Space Harrier, it is not. So I hope you'd like to have a look at that one. That was Slipstream on the Commodore Amiga, published by Microdeal in 1989. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then put that in the comment section below. I welcome your comments, and I love hearing what you think about the games, even if you agree or you don't agree. They're always nice to see, and it spreads community spirit in our stress-busting move forward. So, till next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Walk like an Egyptian, bip bip. All the kids in the marketplace say, don't buy this game at all, don't buy this game.